มวยไทยคือชีวิต
You may activate the service for a charge.
Hello, everybody. This is Eric Rivera from Muay Thai is Life, and this is Muay Talk, interviews with Muay Thai's champions. Today, we're here with East Coast fighter, Matias, who's out of New York City. Jay fights out of Sitan Gym under Aziz Nabi. And basically, Jay will be making his pro debut on October 22nd at Take On Productions' first full Muay Thai Rules show, which will be taking place in Atlantic City, New Jersey. So, how you feeling, Jay? It's going to be a big event for you. How you feeling about the training coming up to this fight and making your pro debut?
Man, I'm feeling great, excited. Changing the training up, stepping it up a notch. It's 5-minute 3 rounds.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. It's going to be a little bit of a change. Also, it's going to be full Muay Thai rules. I do understand that you have fought full Muay Thai rules before. I mean, I know you've competed overseas and you've done some full Thai rules bouts as well. So, is there going to be any change in that? I mean, you've been competing a lot in New York, which has the modified Muay Thai rules. But is there going to be any change for you in that, or are you just ready to go?
I'm ready to go, man. There's not really change. It's just like how I speak English and Spanish,
Yeah.
Changes like that. So it's swift.
True. I mean, and another thing that I wanted to ask you is, now that you're going pro, and you're gonna kind of step in there with, obviously your first fight here is with Jake Mainini out of Boston, but as time goes on and you start fighting more and more, I mean, are you looking to get into the ranks more, into lightweight? Are you looking to push yourself even more? And I mean, I know you're probably looking to do that, but is there any fighters that you look forward to one day fighting that may be guys that inspire you, and now that you're in the pro ranks?
I mean, I'm not a fan of calling people out, but whatever comes,
Yeah.
Whatever is in front of me, I will do,
Yeah, definitely. All right, and so I see here, I mean, you had a pretty extensive amateur career. I mean, you had 14 wins. You had 1 draw. Basically, you had 19 fights in total. You had 4 KOs, and which happens. The funny thing is, one thing that I always notice with a lot of fighters nowadays that go pro is a lot of fighters that go pro, they basically don't push their amateur careers too far. You see some guys stepping into go pro when they've only had 4 or 5 amateur fights, and I think the difference that I see with the talent that there is in Muay Thai is that a lot of Muay Thai guys really do test themselves for quite a while before they actually go pro, and I see that people, one thing that I really feel is that people notice the difference in the talent of Muay Thai fighters when they step in the ring is that they've been in the game a long time. I mean, another Sitan member of yours, which is Rami Ibrahim, which coaches out of Philadelphia, is a guy who had a lot of amateur experience before stepping in pro, and it really showed. And a lot of those guys are doing that too. I mean, is that something that Aziz instilled in you guys at Sitan, that he wanted you guys to get a lot of amateur experience before stepping pro, or is that a choice that you made?
Yeah, it's actually Aziz's idea. I mean, we go by what he says. We follow his rules, and when he sees we're ready, and of course when we feel we're ready and we both agree, then that's when we make the decision.
Oh, definitely. Okay, so so Aziz has been your coach. How long have you been with Sitan?
I've been with Sitan since summer 2006.
Okay, good. And then since summer of 2006, you also own a WKA North American Championship, and you also own a WK Eastern Regional Championship. And you're a guy that a lot of people have been looking forward to seeing in basically going pro, because you have this is one thing that I've noticed. I've seen you fight on a couple of occasions, and I've seen a lot of the guys from Sitan, and I see that 2 of the guys that I'm really impressed with out of your gym or out of the Sitan school when it comes to the amateur ranks is you, and as well as John Nofer is another guy that I've been really taking a look at. And both of you have, it's kind of funny because both of you guys have a little bit more of a traditional Thai style in fighting than some of your other guys in your gym. And it translates, but, you guys are both aggressive, and it translates really well in the ring. Now, Aziz is known, Sitan was known previously and still sometimes is known for having more of a little bit of a Dutch style, a lot more, boxing centric. So what is it that changes your game? What is it that inspired you to have a little bit of more of a Thai style? Is that something that Aziz has been working with you, or do you like the Thai style a little bit more? I mean, tell us about that.
You know what it is? Actually, I play with both at the same time. Like, people watch it, and I start off Thai style, but then once I get inside, I change to Dutch.
Mm-hmm.
So I jump around.
Okay.
Depends how I want to play the game,
Yeah. And you're more comfortable. I mean, so you're basically more comfortable inside and outside, fighting both Thai style and Dutch style. You use Dutch style in the pocket, you're saying?
Yeah, I adapt quickly, so whatever comes,
Yeah. Okay. And basically the other question I would like to ask you is, you're going to be fighting in Atlantic City. It's going to be a big show. Now that you're stepping into the pro ranks and you're going to be in Atlantic City a little bit further removed from your hometown in New York, but does that add any pressure now that you're stepping into the pro? I mean, do you have any more pressure on you now to perform and keep performing to your best?
I mean, the thing is, I always pressure myself.
Mm-hmm.
Every fight, I have high standards, so I'm always beating myself up mentally. But that's what keeps me going forward. My high standards. So this fight is like any other fight. There's a different venue. Yeah.
And I see some videos of you online, Jay. I mean, you fought in the IFMAs in Thailand, or yeah.
IFMAs, yes.
Yeah, you fought at the IFMAs, and I mean that's a big experience for a lot of fighters. A lot of guys, dream of fighting out there in the IFMAs, and you really, because it's such a high quality, a high talent event, and you fought out there, and I think that really is going to play a factor in you're fighting pro here in the U.S. A lot of that experience is a great experience. I mean, how was that for you when you were out there? I mean, how did you feel that you stacked up against some of the best in the world?
Oh man, it was amazing. Of course, we got to use elbows. I took full advantage of that.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoyed it to the fullest, and my opponent was from South Africa. We gave it all we had, and it was a pleasure being there also.
Mm-hmm. All right, great. And, basically as for the last question, what do you expect out of this fight? I mean, I know you're going to go in there and give it your best, and you're not a fan of calling guys out, but do you have any predictions on the fight? Do you see anything that Jake has that you might see as a problem, or are you just going to take it as it comes?
Man, I take it as it comes. Expect the unexpected. That's my motto. So that's how I go. I go with the flow.
All right, man. Well, we wish you the best. We wish you the best. We want to see you, take that fight, and I can't wait to see it. I'll be there in person, calling it ringside, so can't wait to see that fight. And, basically we wish you the best of luck, and thank you for speaking with Muay Thai is Life, Jay.
Definitely. It's a pleasure. Thank you.